Hello everybody, this is Starshot here to welcome you back to another Let's Play of Legend of Heroes. We last left off navigating our way through the east sewers, or west sewers I believe, and fighting some monsters, getting some good training in, getting some more stuff here and there we found from a few treasure chests, but now we're all ready and registered, so let's go ahead and start our next arena match. Masters in, welcome to the Grand Arena. Please note that the tournament participants are asked to remain within the arena's walls until the end of the day's matches. Have you made all the necessary preparations for a day of hot action? That just sounded dirty to me. Excellent, excellent. Your waiting room is in the blue team room, just inside the hall on the right. Fight well. Let's see, the last time we were here in the arena, Oh, there you are! Just one moment while I finish this. Hi, Dorothy! Short time no see. Wait, shouldn't that be long time no see? Seeing as how we only just saw each other in Zeus. Yeah, I know. I never dreamed we'd meet again in this life. I mean, since you got so much trouble after you boarded that factory ship. So much trouble? Well, this bears investigation. Whoa, wait, Dorothy. Can we maybe save that conversation for later? Huh? Anyway, I was going to say your friends here look kind of familiar. I seem to recall encountering you once in the City of Boys. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance once more, my uniquely charming lady. We passed by each other near the hot springs. Oh, I remember now. It's the drink and run guy and the bear in Eastern clothing. So Estelle, are you and Joshua fighting alongside these two in the competition? Yep, that's right. We're on Zin's team, the bear in Eastern clothing, as you put it. So what about you? Are you covering the event for the newspaper? Well, until yesterday I was working on another story. Neil told me this morning that I should check out the martial arts competition to see you guys. You're as strong as he said you were. This is gonna make for some great pictures. I hope so. Oh yeah, isn't Neil with you? Nah, I guess he had something important to check up on. I think he was up all night last night wrestling with a bunch of papers or something. He told me today that he was going to talk to an old acquaintance. I see. Oh, and he wanted me to pass a message on to you. He wants you to come by the editorial department this evening. Whatever it is, he made it sound serious. Okay. We'll go after today's matches. Ah, serious conversation, my old nemesis. Well, don't let it get you down. Meow. Oh, would you stop? It doesn't even have anything to do with you. How very cruel, Estelle. And after our passions burned so strongly together just yesterday. And I merely refused to be discarded when circumstance afforded me to no immediate use. Would you please stop talking like that? Wow, Estelle. I had no idea. Isn't he a little old for you, though? He's talking about the tournament, but you're better off just ignoring everything he says either way. I'm gonna go ahead and find a good seat, so I can get the best shots. I'll be rooting for you guys. Good luck! She's quite the unique sort of girl, isn't she? Between her and Oliver, I just get so drained. That just means we're relieving your stress before the match. She is a pretty skilled photographer, at least. Most of the photographs that have been published in the Librarian News lately were taken by her. Impressive. In that case, we'll have to make sure that our fight is one worth taking pictures of. Yeah, no kidding. I don't know who we're facing, but we need to get sight. Yeah, the last time we were over here, we had the army and the other bracers hanging out with us. But I guess now we're, who knows who we'll be facing, or who will be with us. Looks like it's just us that... they're late. The match is due to start soon, so where's the other team? It is kinda strange. Maybe something's holding them up, or... Come on, get a move on. We're moving! Quit rushing us, alright? Why did things have to turn out like this? Come on, bro. Don't be getting all sad on us now. We need to keep our spirits up in case we end up fighting them today. It's them. Bah! You! So it was your team. I should have known they wouldn't show up in a timely fashion. Guess we won't be fighting you lot today after all. Looks like you got lucky this time. I better hope we get matched up with you so we could give the She-Man there a lesson. Oh, you did not! Hey, no idle chatter. Or did you forget that it's only by his gracious generosity that you're even in this competition? Come now, soldier, you don't need to worry about this. Have we not been well behaved so far? And I just hope you decide to keep that up until you go back to jail. Don't even talk to them. You don't make any trouble, and we won't make trouble for you. I don't think there'll be a problem. They want to clobber us tomorrow after all. I think you know this, but there's a full company of soldiers here on security detail. Don't even start imagining that you have any chance of escaping. We know already. We're not idiots. Heh, you guys are a real eyesore, so why don't you just go already? You little... Don't let this kid provoke you. Just don't try any funny business. Hey, what's going on? How'd you guys wind up in the martial arts competition? Is it really because Duke Duan allowed it? Yeah, it seems that way. He supposedly called for us specifically to participate. The better we do, the lighter our sentence gets. You've got to be kidding me. That's a little strange for a constitutional monarchy. It seems the Duke is a mischievous sort. Well, you won't see us complaining. I'd rather work off my sentence than spend it in prison. But then, that's not the only reason. What's that supposed to mean? Ah, shut it. It ain't any of your business anyhow. It matters to us. So if you're not here to fight us, then are you here to take on the special ops soldiers? What? How damn straight we are. They were supposed to be our allies, and they screwed us over. They used us to help expand the intelligence division's influence, then tossed us aside. We're idiots, plain and simple. We got double-crossed. And that really sucks. Yeah, I suppose so. Come to think of it, I even feel kinda bad for you guys. Listen, we don't want your damn pity. You owe us, and don't you forget it. Huh? What do you mean by that? Don't you remember the last time we met? It would be a bad thing if you-know-who found out that you snuck into Lestrin Fortress, right? Oh. We don't like those jerks too much either, so we didn't say anything about you. You ought to thank us. Indeed. Thank you for keeping it to yourselves. This certainly sounds interesting. I would love to hear more. You hush. It was nothing. Whoops. I hate to interrupt, but I think we're starting shortly. We must apologize to anyone for the long wait. We now open the second day of the martial arts competition. Let's start up by announcing the fight card for the 5th match. Southside Blue Team from the Calvard Republic, captained by martial arts master Zin. North Side Red Team from the Bracer Guild Granshall Branch Kurtz Team. Here we go. We're gonna actually be fighting against Carnia's crew. This won't be easy. We need to make sure that we don't get in Zin's way. No need to be so cautious. Your assistance will be just as good as any full-fledged bracers. All we need to do is focus on winning. Right. We'll do our best. Let us be off to glory! Hey guys, so you made it. Hiya, rookies! Hi, you too. We gave as good as we got. Zin the Immovable. I always wanted to go up against you at least once. What do you say we see if my sword can match up to your skill? Ha! Fine by me, but just to warn you, I'm not big on pulling my punches. I was hoping to fight in the final round. I guess we'll see whose fate favors today. On one hand, you have an advanced group of veteran bracers, and on the other, a talented group of novice bracers and one genius performing musician. I imagine even Adios herself might have difficulty at guessing the outcome. We now begin the 5th match of the no-holds-barred tournament. Both teams go to your starting places. Take your positions. Begin! Well, this will definitely be an interesting match if what we saw from before is any guess. Let's see here. So, no significant elemental deficiencies. See, strikes attacking opponents with crafts, dealing out damage times 2. So she likes doing that. Handles the recovery and support needs. Attacks with normal gun and various arts. And attacks using one craft after another. So, looks like the biggest one we'll want to focus is Kurt, since he's the healer. We should hopefully be able to hit most of them. I'm not sure how much they'll move, so I'll maybe shoot for this spot here. And then he's really not much of a arts user, so... See, we do have our crafts. But I'll probably just save these for later, or... See, can I go ahead... Actually, let me go ahead and do a taunt. If I can, yeah, affect everyone. That should help.
Hey, over here! What? Yella?
Okay, looks like I got... Oh, he just did a craft instead. Even though I... Seemed like it did... The taunt did work, though. Okay, next is our friend here. Let's see what we should do. Well, let's go ahead and see if I can do a petrify on one of them. It'd be good to probably hit her since she's the one who would do the arts and has the range going. And let's go ahead and do another big arts move here. Well, at least we got 3 of them for this one. Did some decent damage, but not enough. And no petrify there, sadly. Only got those 2 this time. Should be able to get them all, unless one of them goes for Zin, of course. And it looks like I should probably get a heal in for Estelle before things get worse. Okay, but it looks like for the most part, there aren't going to be any different bonuses or things like that, so it's all just reliant on what skills and strategy you employ. Let's see, what's his craft? Fires off an explosive energy shot. Does it in an area, so that should be pretty good. So let's go ahead and use that then.
Let me show you the true essence of beauty.
Alright, looks like one of them's down. Let's see, what was hers again? Oh yeah, Barrage and Pummel, but Barrage is just a more powerful version of Pummel, and that's just solo. So let's just go ahead and do a heal here. Yeah, I'll just do a single heal on Estelle here to keep her up. See any crafts I want to use for him? Well, I do have the Black Fane I could use. But how low is our recovery here? Oh, he's at 1,300. And then the other guy is 1,000. Yeah, let's go ahead and make use of this Black Fang here.
You're finished.
See, and then we can use his craft, which we can do the Auroral Blast, which can hit these two here, which should finish things off for these two. And all that's left now is to take care of her, which she's pretty low actually, so we can just probably do some regular attacks to take care of things, since she's still taunted too. And that's that for this match.
Let's move out.
We'll have one more to do, but not until tomorrow, of course. KO! Winner is Zin's team! Gah! Nicely done. I never thought that Zin the Immovable was really that capable. You guys were no slouches yourselves. I don't think I would have won if not for the others backing me up. Did we win? Yeah, not sure how though. Oh, don't be so modest. You may have had Zin with you, but you each pulled your own weight. Phew, I knew fighting Shahara's students was going to be tough, but I had no idea the black-haired kid would be such a tough cookie. And I was thinking that this girl was going to put me to sleep. Perhaps later we can discuss each other's strengths over a glass of wine? Oh, give it a rest. Well, well, not bad at all. No kidding, that was a pretty exciting match. I suppose it wasn't too bad. Why, thank you. So, what's the deal? Why are you guys congratulating us? Got a fever or something? We're not congratulating you, you little punk. It's just that it would be annoying to lose so easily to the group that drove us up a wall. You've got a snappy comeback for everything, don't you? Come on, Estelle. Thank you very much. I know a lot happened between us, and still you cheered us on. We appreciate it. What? I'm trying to tell you that we're not cheering you on. Up next in the sixth match. Up next is the sixth match. Southside Blue Team, the Sky Bandits, aka the Capua family, captained by Don Capua. Northside Red Team for the Royal Army Intelligence Division, captained by 2nd Lieutenant Laurence. Alright, it's finally time. Time to teach those sneaky assholes a lesson. Maybe this is how it was destined to play out. Our fingers are crossed for you. Good luck. Watch out for their commanding officer. Keep him pinned down and you'll have a fighting chance. Okay. I mean, shut up. It's none of your business anyway. Yo, little Mr. Masked Avenger. I've been waiting for a chance to pay back what I owe you. Yeah, we really ought to thank the Duke for this chance. What's so damn funny? You orphans of the Capulet family, one of Ebronia's ruined noble families. You've lost your territory to a corrupt merchant and only survived by taking to air piracy. I was just thinking about what a touching story that is. What the hell? How do you know about that? Did you forget that we're part of the intelligence division? You'd be better off abandoning your little quest for revenge and just serving your time quietly. It does seem that you're trying to go straight, at least. You what? You sure do love to run your mouth, don't ya? Time for you to taste a few orbital-powered bullets. We now begin the 6th match of the no-holds-barred tournament. Both teams go to your starting places. Take your positions. Begin! Well, for the most part, I don't really expect the Capulet family to win here against the Intelligence Division. But who knows, maybe they can surprise us this match. Yeah, and of course, if you ever do want to fast forward through these, I'm sure you can just use the turbo button to fast forward. I have mine set to the right trigger, but you can set it to anything else you want in the launch configurations if you're playing on the Steam version. But yeah, this Lawrence guy is probably gonna be the one to take everyone out if he gets the chance. Of course, we'll see how powerful they are against us, since the damage they're doing now isn't equal to what the damage they'll do to us, of course. I wonder how they decided to kind of have these matches play out using the whole game battle system instead of just animating it on the field. You know, of course, this kind of probably works better since it kind of keeps you like more believed into the story, like because of none of this is supposedly scripted. These are the enemies kind of battling each other. But, yeah, sadly the Capulet family had lost. Or Capua. KO! Winner is Lawrence team! Aw man, they lost. They were doing pretty well at first. It all fell apart when that fellow in red started in on them though. Definitely not an opponent to be trifled with. I don't think he was even trying as hard as he could. I can't get a decent read on his real strength. Please, tell me you're joking. No, I think it's the truth. The last technique just didn't feel like it was even all that focused. He's still got plenty we haven't seen yet. That's just crazy. Sorry you guys. Don't try to cheer us up, please. We got slaughtered out there. Damn it, if my support tactics weren't so worthless. It wasn't your fault. I'm the one who wasted all that energy on attacks that didn't do anything. Well, hey, sometimes it comes down to more than just who's stronger. We're gonna get back for you when we fight him tomorrow. What? You make it sound so simple. I'm not fond of promising what I'm not sure I can deliver. A battle has to be won in the mind before it can be won in the flesh. What a fine saying. 'Tis as if you and Estelle speak with the same mind, but you, sir, with a more golden tongue. Looks like you're finally done. Alright, no hanging about. Back to the docks with you. You gotta be kidding. We just got done fighting. Can't you give us a few minutes to rest? You know, for hardened criminals, you sure act like spoiled brats. Come on now, get moving. Bah. I'm so worn out. Hey, bracer jerks. What? We aren't going to be here tomorrow, but you damn well better win. If you let those assholes beat you, then you're gonna have hell to pay. Of course we're gonna win. Who do you think you're talking to here? We'll win. I swear it. Are you done? Enough stalling. Oh, nice. 4,000. That should help finish up any last items we haven't gotten yet. Phew. I didn't know how we did it, but we did it. Tomorrow's the final match. We're really going to have to keep our spirits up because that's going to be one tough match. So I propose that we go to the bar and let it all hang out, so to speak. I like the way you think. Good sir. I should like to join you. So this is adult logic. We got some stuff we have to do, so not tonight for us, I think. No problem. See you later then. We'll meet up with you tomorrow morning out front. Good night, my sweethearts. Now, let's see. I'll bet Neil's waiting for us, so why don't we go to the Liberal News Service and see what he has to say? Yeah. Hopefully he managed to learn something useful about those Intelligence Division members. Of course, I'm not quite sure where the service is. I guess, well, I know those two are the embassies, and the one over to the right here on the side here, I think, is the entrance to one of the sewers. So I think the news service should be somewhere in one of the other blocks. Oh, there's a shop here we might have missed. Okay, so here's some special ice cream we haven't learned. Well, we do have the other ones at least, even if we haven't learned them yet. Let's see here. Well, so that's the lodging, so let's go ahead and check this down here near the, or this path down here near the entrance. After checking over here just in case. Okay, so I don't think that's there. Not here either. Wait, actually, if I remember right, the Neil said that the coffee shop he goes to is near his work. So I guess I need to look around here to see if I can find it or not. Yeah, usually it tries to tell you if what the building is, or like, you know, coffee barrel. Here we go, Liberal News Service. Okay, so it looks like they're not down here though, but here we go. Hey, Neil. Pardon us. Hey, you're here. Amazing. Dorothy actually got the message to you guys and didn't screw it up. Well, miracles never cease. So, I hear you won your match today. Dorothy was in an absurdly cheerful mood when she got back from it. Haha, cool. Neil, about what we discussed earlier. Straight to business, I see. Take a look. Got some background on those big shots. Is this from the Royal Army? Yeah, nothing super secret, but I was able to get some documents. Let's just say they're on loan from some of my army contacts, but keep that under your hat, okay? Absolutely. Well, let's go ahead and read it here. And Estelle and Joshua opened the black folder. Let's see, Colonel Richard. Born 1168 in the ruined region of Liberal. Graduated head of his class from the military academy, later assigned to the mobile task force led by Cassius Bright. 1192, recognized for distinguished service under Cassius Bright in the 100 Days War. Appointed to staff of the Military Operations Office after Colonel Bright's retirement. 1201, suggested formation of Intelligence Division. Queen Alicia approves the request and appoints him as the first commander of the new branch. Wow, pretty impressive. Well, he is the man in charge. He always seemed to be pretty sharp. Looks like Major Sid was right about him serving under Dad 10 years ago. So Dad really was a colonel. I wonder why he retired. I mean, he had respect and fame and all that. Let's check out the captain here. Captain Kanona Amethea. Born 1175 in Liberal's capital city of Gransel. Her excellent grades in the military academy earned her a place on the staff of the Military Operations Office shortly after graduation. 1201, reassigned to the newly formed Intelligence Division on Colonel Richard's recommendation. Later appointed as Colonel Richard's aide-de-camp, assisting directly with military operational command. Excellent grades again, another intellectual big shot looks like. That appointment means that she's been working for Colonel Richard for a long time. No wonder she's so loyal to him. And let's check out Laurence here. Second Lieutenant Laurence Belger. Age and nationality unknown. A member of Jester who was invited by Colonel Richard to join the Intelligence Division. Previous activities unknown. He's been in disguise all along? He's not even from Liberal. And what's up with his old job as a mercenary being one big blank spot? I don't know. Jaeger Corps are known as the best mercenaries in the business for a good reason. No kidding. So maybe the colonel was just looking for a really skilled fighter. It's a possibility. And I think I've heard of this Jester somewhere before. Thanks for that, Neil. At least we know a little more about who we're dealing with. As long as it's useful. I've learned a few juicy tidbits while I was digging around too. Juicy tidbits? For example, First Lieutenant Julia Schwartz of the Royal Guardsmen, currently wanted for questioning, was in the academy the same year as Captain Amethea. Really now? They never gave off the impression that they got along all that well. Maybe because they were academy rivals. Kanoa's got the brains and Julia's got the combat skills. Pretty big difference there. Ah, I'd see. I'd imagine so. Looks like Julia's always been the super serious knightly type, huh? Next up, and this has nothing to do with the military, mind you. You kids know about Princess Kaludia, right? Princess Kaludia? Sounds familiar. If memory serves, she was orphaned when the Crown Prince and his wife died. She's the granddaughter of Her Majesty Queen Alicia. Right, she's not well known, but she is the direct descendant of the Queen. From what I could dig up, she lives in the royal keep and pretty much stays there most of the time. And it seems someone's been looking for prospective marriage candidates for her. Huh? That's not super unusual for rich families, but still. Just gross. That's not the point. The issue here is, who is this someone? Ha, spot on, kid. Could it be? Heh, not bad, kid. I figured it was the Colonel. It is Colonel Richard who's been scouring foreign countries for a suitable candidate, looks like. I knew it. But isn't that kinda weird? Why would he even be involved in setting up an arranged marriage? Pretty interesting, ain't it? And now, there's something I want from you two. Huh? You want us to win the tournament and get some information at the dinner party, right? Is that about the long and short of it? Oh, okay. You're not shy about asking for stuff, are you? Hey, I got you information. This is called give and take, sweetheart. True, and it's been helpful. Oh, alright. We'll let you know if we find out anything. That's what I like to hear. Though if all goes well today, I might not even need to rely on you two. Excuse me for a sec. Hello, Liberal News. Oh, it's you. I've been waiting for you to call in. What? Starting now? Okay, got it. I'll meet you there. What's going on? Sorry to cut and run on you, but I gotta go meet someone. Sounds like you're in for a late night. The sun's going down as it is. Hey, I'm a night owl anyway. I'm only up during the daytime while the crazy chick is being trained. But hey, no biggie. You kids can just kick back and relax while I'm out. Gotcha. Good luck with your work. You two, don't screw up tomorrow's match. Well then, what should we do now? I guess we should stop by the guild, then go back to the hotel. We gotta report in the info that Neil got for us. Fine by me. And let's go ahead and do just that, since it's probably better not to go off, running off training in the sewers without our other two teammates. Okay, and we did get this the quest done, so let's go ahead and turn that in while we're at it. Estelle, Joshua, I offer my congratulations on advancing to the championship bout. It is a shame to hear of Kurt's loss, but I hear it was a very good match. Yeah, it was pretty intense. I wouldn't go patting us on the back just yet, though. We weren't better than Kirk, not by a league. True, we just got lucky. We had Zin along with Oliver's guns and magic to cover for our mistakes. They're the only reason we've made it as far as we have. You two are very humble, a rare quality these days. By the way, have you learned any more information? Well... And Joshua explained the details of Neil's findings to El Nun. So, Second Lieutenant Laurence is part of the Jaeger Corps. Or more specifically, the Jaeger Corps known as Jester. First I've heard of that name. Definitely. I better look it up. Do the Guild and Jaeger Corps even work together? Not at all. If anything, we consider one another to be business rivals. We make it our business not to interfere in matters of state, you see, whereas the Jaegers largely revel in such matters. They're often employed in border disputes and have some quite opposing viewpoints with us regarding the safety of the common man. They don't sound very nice. So I take it there's no chance of getting any information on them? I wouldn't say no chance. With a bit of cloak and dagger, I might be able to find the information you seek. It would take several days to gather the necessary intel, however, so you wouldn't have it before the championship. Is that alright? Championship, schmampionship. This has nothing to do with a competition, so yeah, if you'd please. Thank you, Elnon. Also, regarding the Colonel's hunt for Princess Claudia's future husband, we've uncovered a few morsels of information which may have some connection. Okay. A member of the Imperial Royal family will be arriving in Gransel during the Queen's birthday celebration. We don't know their name, but we do know this is the first time someone from the family has come to Liberl since the war 10 years ago, so this is a fairly significant news. I see. You're right, then it does seem connected with talk of Princess Claudia's marriage. I don't actually know a thing about the Imperial royal family. I mean, the only Imperial I ever met is Oliver. The princess has just celebrated her 16th birthday. It seems much too early for her to be married. I suspect there may be politics at work here. Whoa, 16? Jeez, we're only 16 ourselves. It is the appropriate age for a young lady to make her debut in high society. But unless we've reverted to a more repressed time, it is much, much too soon for marriage. Indeed, as I said, I suspect there is a political motive to this push for wedlock, and finding that motive will no doubt prove to be a most valuable endeavor. Gotcha. If we can earn that invite to the castle, we'll be able to investigate much more easily. Then we need to secure a win in tomorrow's championship. As dangerous as this may be, I've got something for you. Here. Oh cool, I got the sewer key for B. Well, what the heck is this to? The sewers. We always keep a few on hand at the capital branch. Never know when they might come in handy. This one should open one of the access grates near the Grand Arena. There are some pretty strong monsters living down there, so I figured it might make for a suitable training ground. Bring it. We could totally use the warm-up. Thank you, Elnun. I'm just doing my job. Make sure you don't head down there without some backup, though. If it's just the two of you, you're toast. No problem there. We'll head on down with Zin and Oliver after we meet up with them tomorrow. Wow, it's late. We should probably get back to the hotel. Hey, you two. Oh, what's going on? We're on patrol. Nighttime patrols have been increasing as part of the counter-terrorism measures, so it's best to avoid going out after 9 o'clock, if at all possible. You two should go on home. Don't you think that's a little obnoxious? What if you need to go out after 9 o'clock? It's the higher-ups who make the decisions, miss. Sorry to cause any trouble, but everyone has to abide by the rules. By the way, where is it that you two live? We're staying at the hotel on the North Block. We'll be there for the duration of the martial arts competition. Hold on a second. I could have sworn I've seen you two somewhere before. Hey! These kids are in the tournament! You know, now that you mention it... Oh, were you guys in the audience? Ha! Well, we were on security detail. That match today was pretty incredible. Tomorrow's the championship, no? We'll escort you to the hotel so you can rest up for your big fight. Very well. We accept. Thanks for escorting us. We appreciate it. You gotta be kidding. We're big fans of yours. We're all in the same army, but I don't know. Those special op types just rub me the wrong way for some reason. No kidding. I just don't get what's going on through their heads. Don't you think talking like this is a little disrespectful of Colonel Richard, though? Well, that's why we're putting so much faith in your participation. Good luck with tomorrow's match. Thank you. We'll do everything we can. Phew. This is all kinds of complicated, huh? I don't think those guys know a thing about the Colonel's plot. They seem to think the Intelligence Division are just regular soldiers. Whatever info comes down the chain of command, they accept it as the truth. Well, I would hate to make enemies of them since they're rooting for us and all. Regardless of anything else, it would be the wisest not to stir up trouble with the rank-and-file soldiers. What do you say we stay in our room tonight and just rest up? Okay. And with that, we'll save that for later, so join us next time when we go on some questing and grinding in the sewers and take on our final match in the Grand Arena. So until then, have fun gaming.